So teaching students aspiring for civil and judicial services and any other law entrance examination has been my hobby for the last 30 years. And today, an opportunity has come before us to share my experience in league with PLA to the students in particular and readers at large. You see, the primary question that emerges that why you should choose law as a career. In yesteryears, choosing law as a career was precisely a matter of chance or circumstance. It was largely a matter of chance or circumstance. But today, it is a matter of choice. And when I use the word choice, I remember one episode in the class when a student asked me, what is, sir, the difference between choosing administrative services and law? It was a pertinent question. There is a subtle difference. In the administrative services, the candidates have to implement the solution. Already the solution is given. Whereas law offers a chance for analyzing the subject and giving a solution to the problems of the society. So, today, law as a career is a choice today among the students. And now the moot question that arises, that why you should choose law with PLA? Law as a career with PLA has its own distinct identity. When I say it has its own distinct identity, I mean that although this institution has come up recently, but the team which it has generated, but the team which it had nurtured is an unprecedented team, because this team has a wide experience in the legal field. It has a scientific approach. It has something new to give to the students. And it has something innovative to place before the student so as to reach their goals in a short span of time, you see. So, the most important quality with this institution is that it is being led by a group of persons or esteemed members who have an experience of a long span of period, you see. Now, keeping that in view, it is rightly said that experience, therefore, is the best of a schoolmaster, you see. Now, if we take an illustration, the one primary illustration is that of common law admission test. I am just giving you an illustration how we have planned it. Or it can be any other law entrance examination. The most important component of common law admission test is legal reasoning, legal aptitude, and legal awareness. So, legal reasoning, legal aptitude, and legal awareness, therefore, constitute the essence of the most important component of law entrance examination, including common law admission test, you see. This component, in brief, has been classified into 7 units by this institution. The first unit is, and I think that is the basic unit, you see. This is the basic unit and it is important for all law entrance examination, you see. The first unit is our constitution or our constitutional law at work. The second important unit is important parliamentary or other legislations. The third important unit is some of the important leading case laws. Why I am emphasizing on some of the important leading case laws? Because in this field, especially in the law entrance examination, there are a few questions. There are a few questions on some of the leading cases used. As for example, now just take the example of Keshwanand Bharti case, you see. Now, Keshwanand Bharti case is a momentous, is a momentous event, you see. It is momentous in the sense that for the first time it declared, the 13 judges bench declared that preamble to the Constitution of India is an integral part of the Indian Constitution, and secondly it declared that the famous doctrine of basic structure. So, the units, what I was talking about, the units for study for law entrance examination, including the common law admission test, one of the unit has to be some of the important leading case laws. That is the third important unit. The fourth important unit in this connection would be the legal phrases, the legal terms, the legal maxims, because this sector also adds strength to the understanding of legal principles. And this cannot be lost sight of. The next unit in this component, which we are planning to produce before the students, is the international level organizations, you see. The next unit is the legal topics, including the current national and international legal topics. So, a plethora of course, it has to be categorized unit-wise, but a plethora of, areas will have to be taken into account unit-wise, will have to be explained unit-wise, will have to be taken into account in the form of different units, you see. Our approach would be threefold. Our approach precisely is threefold. Our first approach would be to make the students understand the basic text or article, whatsoever the area may be. Our second approach would be to explain in brief the maximum dimension of that text. I'll give you a short example in this connection also. Our third approach would be the issues connected with that text, because that is also important. You must be aware of the issues connected with each and every section or text or a chapter. And our fourth approach would be the important, of course, leading case laws and the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court or High Court in that connection, you see. One example, I'll finish with one example here. I'll finish my brief session with this example. Let us take the case of one striking feature, that is preamble to the Constitution of India, you see. Now there are only 6 parts of this topic. Our approach is to convey to the students that there are only 6 parts. The first part is the context of the preamble. The second part is the text of the preamble. The third part is the content, nature and ingredients of the preamble. The fourth part is important issues connected with preamble. The fifth part is the important case laws connected with preamble. You see. So, what we have arranged is that let the students first understand, let the students first understand the range of a topic in the briefest possible manner. If the range is 5 or 6, it should be explained first to the student that this is your range of study with respect to a particular subject or particular chapter. Because ultimately, you have to make them understand in a simple and the most simple manner. So, this institution, I hope, although a recent institution, but this institution in experience, I think has decidedly has a difference with other institutions of the